So just to give everybody a quick recap of my experience at UTV Invasion. It was the first year that I've ever been. I'm sad that I haven't gone in the past because I had an absolute blast up there. I actually grew up in Fillmore, which is 45 minutes away from Little Sahara. So all growing up, I spent a lot of time out there. It was fun to get out there and experience it again. It's been about 20 plus years since I've been out there, and I got to experience it in a different way with the high horsepower side-by-side. And I still took my Banshee up there and had a blast ripping that around. I felt like a high schooler again on that thing and had a lot of fun with it. UTV Invasion puts on an amazing event up there. There's tons of vendors. Some of the manufacturers were out there. Can-Am was out there doing demo rides, and tons and tons of enthusiasts, of course. All the people that are into this sport were out there having a really good time. They have a short course race, they have a wheelie contest, they have the drag races, in addition to just being out there and being able to go ride with your friends and just go wherever you want out on the dunes out there. So I would highly recommend you guys put that on your schedule next year. I know I definitely am going to be going back, and I'm already looking forward to it. So some of the highlights that I had, riding my old 1997 Banshee that I had just picked up was a ton of fun. And it was kind of fun to get on that thing, and as I'm driving it around, I see everybody in their new Razor, their Pro Rs, the new X3s, the new Maverick Rs, and it really kind of hit me how much this sport has changed over the last 20 years. It was fun to be a little nostalgic and jump on the Banshee and rip that thing around. So if you guys aren't familiar with Little Sahara, it's kind of in the middle of the state of Utah. in between Delta and Nephi, Utah. From here in Las Vegas, it was about a 5-hour drive, and a lot of 2-lane highway once you get off of I-15. I took my pickup with me and had the toy hauler with me, loaded the Maverick R in the back. I was pleased to see that the Maverick R fit in the back of my toy hauler. I was a little worried about that because it is a really big machine, but it fit no problem. And luckily I had no issues on the way up there. Logistically, these trips can be a lot of work, and sometimes we ask ourselves why we put ourselves through all the work to go to these events and have the fun. But once you get there, you totally forget about all the headaches of loading up, making sure you've got all your food and your fuel and everything else to get there. And once you're there and you're just immersed in the atmosphere of off-roading, you forget all about that.